Good morning, Mighty Mitchell Heroes families and students. Today is Monday, January 8th. It looks like most of the snow that we did get melted already. I think we're supposed to get more at the end of this week. This certainly has been a snowy winter season. So for those of you who enjoy that, I hope you had a chance to do it. Many of us may be sleepy this morning. If you watch the Super Bowl, it would be fun if you put in your morning mission chat what your favorite Super Bowl commercial was, because I know for a lot of us, that's one of the big reasons that we watch it. So we will shout out our birthdays as we always do. So happiest of birthdays to Marquan Parker from our class of 2021. Happy birthday, Marquan. We think you are amazing, and make sure you don't smile because we don't need teenagers smiling or acting happy that it's their birthday. We need you to keep that very teenagery face, but I'm going to smile for you because we're happy it's your birthday. Happy birthday, Lizelle Pitts. Happiest of birthdays to you. You are such a special part of our Mighty Mitchell family, and we're happy to celebrate in our heads and hearts with you. Happy birthday, Yamira Williams-Rowe. You have a beautiful spirit, and we are so glad to be able to celebrate with you today, even though we can't be together. And last but not least, sending our love and happiest of birthdays to Shaquem DeVore. Because of the four of you, we are a better Mitchell community. We would not be the same without you. You make us more special just for being exactly who you are. So a reminder to our kindergarten, first and second grade families that today is an all asynchronous day, excuse me, meaning that teachers did post work for reading and math and other subjects on the Google Classroom. All students will be marked present as long as they go on and submit some of that work. And if there are any questions, anything you need to know, you're welcome to reach out to me. You can call 215-400-7880 at any time. We will have someone there answering the phones every day until noon. And after that, you can leave a message, and you can also send a message to one of the teachers. They are still working today, so you are able to send them any messages that you need, and they will certainly get back to you with any questions about that. Third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, and eighth grade, you have a regular schedule today and all this week. The K-2 has some adjustments for things that we are doing around getting ready for school reopening. So we are planning to have a Valentine's Day event on Friday, just like we've had for the holidays and we had for Halloween, where we have an outside event with some gifts and pretzels and music and things. But so we're still going to keep advertising it, but let's wait midweek and see what happens, because it's saying it might snow and be only 20 degrees. So we will have it, but we may just have to postpone it a week. So just keep looking out for that. We continue to celebrate Black History, and it's really important to us at Mitchell that this isn't something we just do for the month of February, that we honor Black History every day as a part of the loving community culture that we are, and honoring the importance of that. So that more information will be coming of different things that we are doing moving forward beyond just February. And I'm very excited to shout out our swag slides as we do each week for attendance. For perfect attendance for the week, excellence, and Mighty Mitchell Spotlights. Today we'll focus for last week on 7th grade, 8th grade, and shout outs from Mr. Jenkins. So this week we're going to focus on inspiration. And inspiration is one of those words you kind of hear, and it's nice and it sounds great, but what does it really mean? What is it, and how does it apply to you? How does it apply to me? How does it apply to us in our everyday lives? So today, this week's affirmation will be: inspiration inspires us to take action. Inspiration is found in people, places, and things. Inspiration inspires us to take action. So you can say it with me or listen to it in your heads or your hearts. Inspiration inspires us to take action. Inspiration is found in people, places, and things. Inspiration inspires us to take action. So each day for the last week, and once or twice a week since September, we've been listening to read alouds and morning mission. And we really focused the last 2 weeks on people that have known to be inspirational around Black history. So today in your jam, I'd like you to share, if you were going to have a book written about anybody, it doesn't have to be related to any specific type of history, but if you were going to have a book written about anybody who you find inspiring, that we could ever read aloud to listen about, who would you want that book to be written about? So once again, if you could choose anybody, somebody you know, somebody you've never met, somebody in history, somebody people have heard of, somebody people never have heard of, whatever that is, because they inspire you, that person. Who would you want that book to be written about? And I'm very excited to hear what those are. So I have some spotlights from Mr. Jenkins for last week, and his Mitchell spotlights are Justin Ferguson from 331 for being the first to complete his class assignments. Jamari Palmer from 334 for working hard to complete his assignments even when there are tech issues that can't be controlled. And Jamari, you're really, and Justin, you're both really being role models around that, because when we have challenges we keep going. Wilford Kirkula 218 for working hard to complete all assignments. Jazeer Clark 327 for always being willing to help other students. And Jaden Fern from 106 for keeping us all entertained with his funny stories. And I feel like those are the most important things we do at Mitchell, right? So laughing together, helping each other, pushing through when things are hard, completing your assignments anyway. Like, I don't know how much more I could ask. That's pretty amazing. For 7th and 8th grade from 331 for academic science excellence last week. From 330, Naeem. From 331, Maisha. From 325, Victoria. And from 326, Kai. Way to go, Science Stars, from Miss Nguyen for last week. And her Mighty Mitchell's Hero Spotlights, 330, Wahid for sufficient note-taking. 331, Justin, you had a powerful week for science critical thinking. 325, Samaya for consistent scientific explanations. And Diamond for active participation in science. And Miss Wynn will also show everyone who had perfect attendance last week. And I love that the number of kids with perfect attendance in this class increased, which is great. All right, from 330, Social Studies, Academic Excellence from Mr. McQueen last week. From 330, Atia. From 331, Mashaya, again. From 325, Samaya. And from 326, Fatu. Congratulations to our science, to our social studies seminar stars. We're proud of you from last week. Mr. McQueen's Mighty Mitchell Spotlights. Wahid for always volunteering to read all the time. Justin for your amazing improvement in the third quarter. Everybody's recognizing what you're doing. To Najaya from McQueen, I can't do his really deep voice, but you can picture him with his hood up saying, Najaya, you already know. I appreciate working with you daily. That was a terrible Mr. McQueen impression, but you get my point. And Antoine for coming to class, keep making those positive steps. Way to go to all of our 7th graders from Mr. McQueen and 8th graders. We are super proud of you. And he will show the perfect attendance. From Miss McCluskey, Literacy Academic Excellence last week. 330 Wahid, 331 Ayana, 325 Najaya, and 326 Diamond. And her Mighty Mitchell Spotlights from 330 Brooklyn for excellent participation in class this week. 331 Mashaya for turning all of your work last week. Lanisha, 325, turning in all of your work last week. And Navaya for excellent participation this week. Thanks, Miss McCluskey, for those literary stars and those spotlights. Makes us very, very proud. And last but not least, from Mrs. Pauline, Math Academic Excellence, 330 Sela, 331 Ian, 325 Donna, 326 Diamond, and her Mighty Mitchell Spotlights, 330 Siondra Newton for active participation, Mashaya for completing all of her math asynchronous work, Jayla Edwards for completing all of her math asynchronous work, and Marquand Barker, our birthday boy, for completing all of his iReady minutes. So congratulations. Tomorrow we will shout out 5th grade, 6th grade, and Mr. Boy spotlights. And finally, for our virtual pledge. As a loved part of the Mitchell family, I have an important job to do today. I will create the life I want for myself. For myself in the future. I will speak to members of my Mitchell family kindly. We are all in this together. I will learn from my mistakes. I'm reflective. I will never give up. I am resilient. I will always be proud. I am purposeful. I will reach out to an adult I trust for help. I am interdependent. I'm a Mighty Mitchell hero. My actions inspire others. We are Mitchell. This is our house. We rise as one, even from home. Don't forget to take 5 and breathe as many times as needed. And for those who had their shout outs today, don't forget to tell your loved ones to check our Facebook page because I will post those swag slides. Remember, today you are loved.